It was not the hand of God, it was the hand, it was the hand of a dog. That's what it was, the hand of a dog, not the hand of God. Is the football starting in Korea soon?
Really? I didn't know that. Because the baseball league is open today.
With crowds or no crowds?
No crowd.
No crowds, so behind closed doors.
Behind closed door.
Closed doors.
Closed.
Yeah, so the way they say is if they have, they play the baseball but no crowd, it's called behind closed doors.
Behind closed doors. Behind closed doors.
English people live for football. Live for football. And now there's no football and people just don't know what to do. It's quite crazy. You don't realise how much in England you rely on football.
I just wonder why European people really love soccer. Football is
You've got two regions of the world, regions that football is everything. Europe and South America. South America is the same.
yeah.
I mean, they're crazy. They are Michin. But
Why?
I think with football, it's a war.
Wow.
It's like it's a war between. When it's international, it's a war between the two countries. So it's like a mini battle.
How much percentage British people thought that the football is a war, is better?
British people wouldn't put it like this. They wouldn't say that. But if you look at the crowds, you see Korean crowds, Korean football crowds and baseball crowds are very, very polite.
Correct.
Very polite.
Yeah.
I was shocked when I went to Korean football. How polite they are. In England, they're not polite.
Yeah.
They shout against the other team. Yeah. And they sing bad songs about the other team. Very bad songs about the other team. And the whole crowd sing.
I will hope that
Oh. Well, I never used to miss a game in the 70s and 80s. Every single game I went to, massive fights. But now it's no more, the hooligan.
Yeah.
So it's really, really passionate, so passionate. I just think it's just partisan. It's called partisan. The next time you're talking about Maradona cheating, it broke our hearts. Yeah, the hand of God. It was not the hand of God. It was the hand of a dog. That's what it was. The hand of a dog, not the hand of God.
Maradona just walked away from Hoddle then. Valdano, Hodge and Maradona! They're appealing for offside. The ball came back off the foot of Steve Hodge. And Maradona gives Argentina the lead. Glenn Hoddle. That's where the ball came from Hodge. Maradona had continued the run forward. Point, was he offside? Or was it a use of the hand that England are complaining about?
Let me ask you as a Korean now. You're in the semi-final or quarter-final of the World Cup, okay? And you're playing Japan, okay?
Yeah.
Now, it's 1-1. 1-1. And all of a sudden, the ball comes across and a Japanese player gets up and punches the ball into the back of the net. And Japan win. How do you feel? How will you feel? Honestly, be honest.
We ready for the war?
There we go. Now, you just mentioned war.
Do you have any another reason why they lost it?
Well, the other reason is that remember, if we go back, people used to work in factories. People used to work in underground in the pits, the coal pits, and people used to work in dirty jobs. And then on a Saturday, they could all go and sing together and shout together and boo, and we call it letting off steam. Basically what it is that it's called letting off steam. Letting off steam. You know when a kettle boils, and steam comes out, it releases pressure.
Let off steam. Let off steam.
Yeah.
Football is very instinctive.
Fast moving.
Yeah, but nobody knows that the game result is changing.
Very quick.
1 minute, last
Yeah.
30
Last second.
Last second.
Wow.
It's like the hunting. The ball is one ball. Is a lot of people is chasing the ball and they get the one goal.
Yeah.
And then
It's the greatest sport in the world.
yeah, so it's very
Instinctive.
instinctive game.
Bill Shankly was Liverpool manager.
Yeah, okay.
And
What did he say?
okay, first thing that comes up on Google. Okay, he says, some people think football is a matter of life and death.
Much of that.
Some people think, I don't like that attitude. Football is much more serious than that. This is a famous football saying. Yeah. And every football supporter goes, he's right. Yeah, he's right. And if you go to, you go to Colombia, and you go to I've been to South American grounds, Boca Juniors and Independiente and Estudiantes, and you go to